Hello and welcome, I'm your CodeHub. In this video, we will continue learning how to create Lode Runner clone and implement feature 3, environment interaction. We will implement dig left or right, brick crumble and restore animation, and add custom dust particles effect on digging. Without further ado, let's begin. Open our player input handler script. At the top, we will add a private bool dig left pressed and private bool dig right pressed. Then we will add a method to handle dig left or right input. Add public void dig left method that accepts callback context parameter. Then we check if the input was started, we set dig left to true, and if it was cancelled, we set dig left to false. Copy the method dig left and change its name to dig right. Then we assign true or false to dig right pressed field. Then we add to public getters for the dig left or right pressed fields. In our player controller script, at the top, we will add dig settings. Add public float dig cooldown. Private float last dig time. And private bool is digging. In update method, we check if we are digging, then we prevent player from moving, just like Lode Runner. At the bottom of update method, we will add handle dig input method. We will do the same in fixed update method. We will check if we are digging, then we prevent movement. Now create a private void handle dig input method and add the following code in it. First, we check if time minus last dig time is less than dig cooldown. Then we return. If player pressed dig left, we call try dig method, passing direction as -1, and reset our last dig time. The same for if player pressed dig right, but we pass 1 as the direction. Now, let's create try_dig method that accepts integer parameter and name it direction. We only allow digging if on the ground, and the above tile is empty. We check if we already digging, then we return. Now, let's get tile position by calling world to tile method in level manager script and pass our player position as the parameter. Add target position variable, where tile position.x plus direction and tile position.y minus 1. Now we check if we can dig the target position. To change the sprite direction, we need to check if the direction is positive or negative, then we flip the sprite of the player accordingly. Finally, we play the dig animation. We will create a coroutine called digRoutine that accepts target position and the delay as its parameters. In our coroutine, we wait for the delay. Then we call a method in level manager called digAt. We will create this method shortly. After that, we wait for the animation to end, and set is digging to false and reset dig trigger in player animator. In Level Manager script, at the bottom we will add a public bool canDig@, method with tile position as its parameter. We check if the tile position is not in bounds, then we return false. Add private bool in bounds method that accept integer x and integer y as its parameters. And return if x is greater than or equal to 0, and y is greater than or equal to 0, and x is less than width, and y is less than height. First, we check if the tile is of type brick and the above tile is of type empty. Add public void dig@, method with tile position as its parameter. Then we create a coroutine called digBrickAnimation that takes tile position as its parameter. We get the world position for the tile, then we spawn dust particles above it. We will do this in a moment. Now, let's set up the brick crumble animation. Add sprite array for brick dig frames and brick restore frames. Add private float brick frame delay. Now, let's set up dig particles effect. Add game object for the dust particle prefab and a vector for dust offset. Here we loop through brick dig frames and set tile sprite every delayed frame. In set tile sprite at method, we simply get tile position and create a temp tile, then set its sprite to the dig frame. After the dig animation is completed, we call the coroutine restore brick. In restore brick method, we will do the same as dig animation method, but at the end we will set the tile type to brick instead of empty and call render level method. Here we instantiate dust particles prefab above the tile. Now for player animation, we add dig parameter of type trigger and set it up as shown here. Now, let's set up dust particle prefab. We could create particle system, but it would be easy if we just add a sprite renderer and change its sprite with coroutine. In Dust Burst script, add 3 serialized field of type sprite array and name them brown dust frames, gray dust frames, and red dust frames. Add float frame delay. Then add float for the spread. In start method, we simply select one of the 3 frames randomly, and then loop through them to change sprite renderer sprite, using coroutine with the frame delay. This is an optional approach to add spread to the particles. After the animation is complete, we destroy the game object. Don't forget to set up your new input system to include dig left and right. Here we assign the dig left and right input to the methods we created in player input handler. If you liked this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more tutorials on how to develop Lode Runner clone.